Hi, Taurus. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Spirit, what is coming in for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know about at this time? And if this reading does not resonate for you at all, don't try to make it fit. And also, Taurus, just know that I will never contact you out of the blue offering you any readings. Only scammers do that. This reading is for the collective Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Cusp viewers, but cross watchers are welcome. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know? What is coming in for them? Show Taurus what they need to know at this time. Okay. We see the horse, a short journey. You could be taking a short journey. It could be a physical journey. It could also be a mental journey. There's a lot of journeys, mental journeys we take in this lifetime. Some are long, some would be short, like going to college or, I don't know. I'm trying to think of other short journeys that we take. Getting a divorce, that would be considered a short journey. It's hopefully would not be something that lasts years and years and years, but it could. The process of getting married would be a short journey, things like that. But it can also talk about someone coming towards you that's at a distance, but it's not a long distance. So it's a short amount away from you, either mentally or physically, a short distance from you. And short journey, if it's a short distance, maybe they live near you. We see bag, something important, such as a new job or a raise. Nice. What else, Spirit? What else for Taurus? What do they need to know? Okay, too many, but we see the bird flying. News is on the way. So you're receiving some kind of news. It could be about this bag, which is something important, such as a new job or a raise. What else, Spirit? What does Taurus need to know at this time? Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm going to take on, there's three more. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. And that's good. There's some kind of problem, but you're going to successfully overcome it. We have the flowers, which is happiness, going to make you happy. And then we have heels, obstacles to overcome. I feel like that's whatever this successfully overcoming a problem is. There's obstacles overcome. There's obstacles to overcome, but you will successfully do that. There's going to be some happiness here, a bag, and some kind of short journey. We are going to clarify the cards, so just be aware of that. And we have January down on the bottom of the deck. Something could have happened last January. Something could be coming in next January. Something that started last January could be culminating by next January. So a year's time, you could be dealing with someone born in the month of January. There's something important about the month of January here, and it is important to this reading in some way. Spirit, show me horse for Taurus. Why is that here? Why is the horse here? Page of Pentacles. Wow. There's a new plan here, a new path opening. Four of Wands, and it is the right path for you, okay? The Four of Wands is being on that right path. 1111. I think you're getting short journey here because it's going to be a short journey before you get to this path that is the right path for you, because you've got some new path opening up for you with the Page of Pentacles. This could be something in the material world, something to do with your home, family, stability, and security. Spirit, show me the Page of Pentacles. I don't think it's going to be long before this starts with the horse, the short journey. Spirit, show me Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're getting this short journey because you're almost to it. You're almost there. You're almost to where this is coming in for you, and it's what's going to put you on the right path. Spirit, show me Page of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's a blessing. This is a blessing coming in here. 9 of Cups. And the Ace of Cups with the 9 of Cups is 10 cups. Complete emotional happiness. This is being very happy. It is your wish fulfillment. This blessing is going to be wish fulfillment. Spirit, show me Ace of Cups. Why is Ace of Cups here? The Chariot. Cancer energy with the Chariot. The 10 of Swords. 10s are the very end in tarot, and they make way for the new beginning. The Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like you went through a 10 of Swords in your life. You went through some kind of painful ending. It could have been a commitment that you had. But I do feel like you're letting that go. The worst of the situation with the 10 of Swords is already over, and it's making room for the new beginning. And I think you've taken the lessons that you've learned from that painful ending. Taurus, that's your energy, Hierophant. But you've taken the lessons that you've learned from that time, from that ending, and you're moving forward, and you're getting success here with the Chariot. This is going to be a victory, a big major victory, and a new beginning in your life. Spirit, show me the bag. And for some of you, you could even be traveling. You could be moving with Taurus. But it's something in the material world. It could be that you're moving to another place, another job. Spirit, show me bag. We do see the bag, which is something important, such as a new job or a raise. Spirit, show me bag. The Emperor. Wow. Aries energy with the Emperor and the Knight of Wands here. 6 of Wands. Yes. Taking brave, impulsive action forward here and getting success with the 6 of Wands and becoming this Emperor. Whether you're a female or male, it does not matter. There's no gender in tarot. There's only energy. Whatever this bag is going to put you in the Emperor energy. This is having a position of authority, or you could be owning your own business, getting a raise, promotion, a job offer that you're going to be in control of, being stable, being secure, moving forward quickly, and having the success. Spirit, show me the Emperor. For some of you, you could have to move. And that's why you're getting short journey. And that is taking that brave, impulsive action forward. But regardless of whether you're moving with this or you're not, I do feel like taking this position or whatever that's coming in here for you that's going to put you in the Emperor, it's you taking that brave, impulsive action forward. Spirit, show me the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? Show me the Emperor. Strength. Wow. And the Queen of Pentacles. Feminine, earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is your natural Queen of Pentacles energy. I feel like you have, I feel like you've been really strong. You've been focused on the right things, on your time, your home and your family, your stability and your security. And it's been very difficult for you. But I think you're moving forward very quickly here with the Knight of Swords. We've seen you come out as both the Queen, the King, the Emperor, and 2 knights, because you're taking action. You're taking action towards whatever this bag is, and you are becoming the Emperor. Spirit, show me strength. Why is strength here? Eight of Pentacles, putting your time, your energy, and your resources into this. The Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And the Devil. Cutting out anyone and anything that does not serve you. And, I feel, because we saw you as the Queen of Pentacles, we've seen you as the Queen of Swords, but we see you going towards the energy of the Emperor. I feel like you are already that Empress, all 4 queens in one. And whatever this bag is, it is putting you in the energy of the Emperor, where you're going to be in charge here, where you're going to be taking action here. But I feel like you've cut out everything with the devil, Capricorn energy. I feel like you've been, what's bringing in this bag and putting you in the Emperor energy is the fact that you have been this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles, focused on your material world, your home, your family, your stability, cutting out anyone and anything that does not serve you, including whatever this devil was to you, this thing that held you back, this thing that held you down. It could have just been fear. It could have been, I feel like, that situation over there where you let that go. You let that end. You let that die. It's bringing in success for you. And you're working and you've been doing the work, putting in the work, even though it's been really difficult. Spirit, show me the bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. Why is that here for Taurus, Spirit? The Six of Cups. And the Six of Swords. 6-6. Balance and harmony. Page of Wands. I want to look under the Page of Wands. There's that devil. Yeah. So I do feel like the successfully overcoming the problem is successfully overcoming this devil. And I do feel like this devil was this situation over here that you let finally end. And the worst of that part is over. The worst of that is over. And it's allowing you to start the new beginning. And this new beginning is going to be really exciting. It's going to be something, that you're going to be really excited about, something you're going to be really passionate about, and it's allowing you to move on. And what you're overcoming is that, there may be a part of you with the Six of Cups here where you still think about that situation, where you still think about that person, where maybe you wish things could have been different, or there's some nostalgia here. There's some still sadness over it. Still heartbreak there, but you are getting ahead of that. You are moving on from it. And I feel like doing so and letting it go and letting it be over and moving on and not, there's always going to be, it can take time. And Six of Swords is slow moving energy, but it can take time. And you may still be thinking about that person and still thinking about that situation. Even though you may not want to think about it anymore, you may still do that. And that's okay. You're still healing over it. But you have learned the lessons here with the Six of Swords. The only thing in the Rider-Waite deck, they're moving away. And the Six Swords are in the boat. Those are the lessons that they're taking with them from the difficult period towards better times and moving towards better times. And I feel like that's the case here with you. Spirit, show me the Six of Cups. So many. We're not taking all this. Hold on a minute, Taurus. Give me a second. I did see Temperance. And I feel like that's definitely you moving forward. I'm just making sure none of these are flipped. Hold on. Moving forward, bringing in balance back into your life, harmony and peace back in your life. This person probably, this whole situation, I feel like really upset your balance and your peace. But I feel like you're getting back to that. Spirit, show me the Six of Cups. And you may still think about this person and think about the good times sometimes and feel sad about it. And that's okay. That's just a part of healing. Spirit, show me Six of Cups. And why is it here for Taurus? Three of Wands. There's Temperance. Like I said, I saw that Temperance card, bringing in balance, doing your best to look towards the future and let the past go. Even though you may have periods where you still think about this person and you may still think about the difficulty that it was, how difficult it was and everything. But looking towards the future and just trying to focus on that is bringing in the healing, and it is bringing in balance and harmony and peace back into your life. Spirit, show me Three of Wands, and why is it here? Try not to focus on that as much. And I feel that's where you already are. And I think that because of that, you are going to successfully overcome it. Spirit, show me Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, because you're determined. You're determined that you are going to get to your Ten of Pentacles. This is having it all: home, family, stability, security, generational wealth, working towards your Ten of Pentacles. And you're all for it. And that's what you're working on. Seven of Wands to Three of Wands is 10 wands. 10, 10. And we saw the 10 over here, 10, 10, 10. Okay. This is about endings that are making way for that new beginning for you. That Ace of Cups, that new beginning, that blessing that's coming in. And I feel like you're determined to get where you get to this 10 of Pentacles. And you're going to get there because of your determination. And the 10 of Wands is all about laying down those burdens and moving forward into the new beginning. Spirit, show me flowers. Happiness. Why is flowers here? Show me flowers. Queen of Wands, feminine fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, 2 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups. I want to dig a little deeper. 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands. Yeah, there is a decision here that you're going to have to make. There may be a little bit of a crossroads coming up, or you're going to have to make a decision here with under the happiness. But in Spirit wants you to be this Queen of Wands when this decision comes up, because you may have someone coming back in here around. But what I feel like here is that this is something that's going to be worth celebrating. Something that's going to make you happy, but there is a decision also that you're going to have to make about this. Be the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands goes after what she wants. She does not let anyone and anything stop her from going down the path that she wants to take. She just does what she wants. And where this happiness, I think you're getting flowers and happiness here, is because in order to be happy, you need to be this Queen of Wands. You need to go after what you want. There's going to be some kind of decision here that you're going to have to make. It could be about a relationship. It could even be that person from the past. I think it's going to play out differently for everyone, but I feel like this is something for most of you is not that person from the past. This is about something that's going to make you really happy. You are going to have to make a decision about it, but it is something that's going to be worth celebrating. Spirit, show me the Queen of Wands, and why is it here? Show me the Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? The 5 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Look at all the wands. You're definitely getting communication here. 9 of Cups. You're getting communication here from a Knight of Cups. Someone who's coming in to woo you. Okay, this is someone wanting to woo you, wanting to court you, whether it's love or business. I'm not sure yet. But I do feel like you're going to be really conflicted in your mind here with the 5 of Wands because of that situation, whether this is the person from the past, and I'm not really getting any indication necessarily. Let me look a little deeper. The Star. Aquarius energy with the Star. This is something I definitely feel like you've manifested here. You've manifested this person coming in, this 9 of Cups, someone coming in to woo you. But the problem here, and you're going to get communication from this person with the 8 of Wands. But the problem here is that you're going to be, you are this 9 of Wands right now. Even though you've been healing, even though you've been doing what you need to do to get through and putting yourself on the right path, you're still in the 9 of Wands energy. You're that wounded warrior. You just went through that very difficult period. You're slowly healing and moving forward. And so I feel like when this 9 of Wands comes in, it is going to put you in 5 of Wands energy, where you are going to be going back and forth in your mind about this. You're going to be conflicted in the mind. Spirit, show me 5 of Wands. Why is it here? Why is the 5 of Wands here? And I think that's why you're getting the Queen of Wands, because Spirit wants you to do whatever makes you happy. And that's what the Queen of Wands does. She does whatever makes her happy. We have Death. And we have the Sun. Wow, Leo energy with the Sun, Scorpio energy with Death. And I want to look underneath of it, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Do not let yourself get in your head and feel stuck here with the Hanged Man. Do what makes you happy with the Sun. Do what makes you happy. This will transform everything for you here with Death. And again, with the 10, 10, 10, because I feel like with this death, this is the putting an end to something in the past, whether this is the person from the past or not. And I feel like for most of you, this is someone new coming in, but you could still have pain from the past and heartache over that past person. And you may not be ready to take this, but because you're afraid. You're afraid. You're conflicted in the mind. You don't want to go through the same thing that you just went through. You just went through this painful ending, this death and rebirth. Spirit, why is heels here? Obstacles to overcome. And Spirit just wants you to be in that Queen of Wands energy and just go with the flow of the universe. Listen to your intuition. Go after what you want. Whatever your gut is telling you is right for you. Do that. Spirit, show me obstacles to overcome. Why is it here? The Eight of Swords. That's that self-imposed imprisonment of the mind. And the Moon, yeah, that's your obstacle, Taurus. Your obstacle is you dealt with someone here in the past and you had a painful ending and you're still healing over that. And when this new person comes in, this Knight of Cups, I feel like you're going to feel very conflicted in the mind and in this self-imposed imprisonment of the mind and afraid. The Moon is Pisces, Cancer energy, afraid to open up to this person and just go, afraid to just go with how you're feeling, afraid to be the Queen of Wands and just go after what you want because you don't want to you don't want to go through any more painful endings in your life. Spirit, show me the Eight of Swords. Your fear is, I feel like, your obstacle here. Spirit, show me the Eight of Swords. Why is Eight of Swords here? Show me the Eight of Swords. Look at that. The Capricorn energy with the Devil, Two of Pentacles. The fear. The fear is your obstacle here with the Devil. It's your fear and going back and forth in your mind, unable to decide if you should go with this. Your heart's going to say you want to do it. You want to give this a try. But your head is going to be telling you, don't do it. You got hurt before. You know, this other person hurt you and you're going to get hurt again. Spirit, show me the Devil. Why is the Devil here? But the Queen of Wands, she does what she wants. She goes after what she wants. She doesn't worry about, you know, if it's a lesson and she'll learn the lesson. She doesn't let that bother her. And that's the energy that you really need to be in with this. Spirit, show me the Devil. The Hermit. And the Three of Cups with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, that's right. Listening to your higher self, the Hermit, Virgo energy. Listening to your intuition, listening to your higher self. Overcoming that fear is bringing in a celebration, happiness, getting together, having the 10 of Cups, complete emotional happiness, something that's going to start out with maybe just getting together with someone and getting to know someone is going to go into the 10 of Cups, which is complete emotional happiness. Will it someday end? We never know. You know, it could always go either way because we all have free will, but you have to be willing to take the risk. Spirit, okay? Unless it's a risk that you know is never going to work in your favor, you know, if it's someone that that's already shown you who they are, believe them. But if it's someone new, don't let the past energy stop you from new energy. Coven, power of sisterhood, flew out at me. And we have curiosity. What sparks your interest? And the Queen of Wands, she goes after what sparks her interest. Okay, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like the video.